I wrote a blog at Barstool once that was it was offered tips about how to avoid suicidal thinking, because it was something that I was going through, and it was something I was really in a dark place. And you write so many blogs at Barstool, and this was ultimately my undoing, that you kind of forget that people are fucking reading these things. And I wrote this long, meandering blog about how I cope with suicidal thoughts and some of the techniques that I've come up with. You know, basic things like getting outside and exercising, calling your parents, whatever. And I wrote this blog and I put it up for about 15 minutes, and then I took it down because I was like, man, this is too personal. This is not what people come to Barstool for. But by the end of the day, I had received probably 150 emails, maybe 200 DMs from people who had said, my God, I can't tell you how much reading that helped me.
That's incredible.
I've been going through this same thing, and to see somebody who I look up to or who I read on a daily basis, who I assumed had everything going for them, having similar thoughts, made me realize that, you know, this is not just me and that I'm not alone. And it really seemed to help a lot of people. And for that reason, I was always very proud and happy that I had done it. You do get a few people being like, what a pussy bitch. You know, you're so soft to be talking about, you know, woe is me, I'm depressed, yada yada.
Depression shaming.
Basically, the sort of response that you might get from a coal mining father in Wyoming. You know,
Do they have coal mines in Wyoming?
who knows? Who can say? Nobody's been out there. But I think for the number of people that responded positively, dude, there was one guy that wrote me an email, and he said the morning that he read the blog, the night before, he had driven to the George Washington Bridge. He had gotten out of his car, and he had walked to the middle. He had written his suicide notes, and he had looked over the edge, and just was gonna do it, and then something pulled him back, and he didn't know what, but he was still feeling like shit in the morning. And he read my blog, and he said it calmed his thoughts and reframed his mind and set him straight and made him feel grateful. And it was so clear, so acute. And that one was like, you know,
wow,
holy shit. So then I spent like 2 weeks responding to all these people because I felt the need to actually reply. And it's still probably the thing that I'm most proud of having done at Barstool.
That's great, man. That's even better than the saving the woman from the ocean fantasy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, I didn't, but they put it up on the Reddit. Like, they were places you could access it. And you know, I think enough people got the message. But, man, a lot of people feel that way. It's pretty wild.
Fucking great,
So,
man.